Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Charlotte. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Touchdown Jam at their own 26-yard line.
On one, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On one, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 43-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
23. Set. Yellow. Go. Yellow. 43. Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Fight, 60. 6. Mega. Red, cycle. Ready?
To the air on 1st down. Young. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Black 40. Slice blue. Set.
They're going for it, Young. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7 at the 18-yard line.
On one, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Running back sent in motion left. He's got Jones for the completion. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go.
Give on second to Kamara. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Another run for Kamara. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
At the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go.
Handoff headed right. It's Akers. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. On third down, here's Burrow. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And this one is good. Looked a little far to the right, but the upright providing a nice little assist there. And that will get them on the board. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Red, yellow. Let's go. Black, 95. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young working from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Come on, set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blaster, 6. Blue, 32. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Blue. 45.
To the air yet again. Young. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Quick to the left. It's caught. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Steel, black.
Again, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Panthers, first down.
Set, ready, hut.
Here's Young again. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Here we go.
Kamara running out of the gun. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gun.
Third and short, it's Burrow. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He's in for the Carolina touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
On the return, here's Jones. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
On one, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11, mighty. 11, get set.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
The defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go.
Kamara now on first and 10. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
Here we go.
Running right, it's Kamara. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's third and 9. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Bengals at a deficit. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
Gun.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
McPherson's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Set. Ready?
Young throwing here. That's complete. Sanders has gotten out right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
33. Slide 2. Ready.
1st down. Young. Catch made. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here we go. Yellow. 4. Green jack.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, delivered.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. It's Hubbard off the option. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Near the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Legette with a touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Now Jones and the football pops free. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you. Every single pitch, the ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Cut down the field, Legette. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeout. So they can try a field goal now before halftime. Fitzgerald sends this through. And it's a 3-score game now. An 18-point lead.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
1-1, ready?
Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Ready, stop.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that. Right in the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. 33. Yell, go red. Ready?
Young looking to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. He can't hang on to the pass. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Claws red. Here we go. Here we go. Fury. Yellow. Go Pigs. Ready?
Now it's Young. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Xavier will get the target on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Zoom black. Red. 38. Black shot. White. White. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Collects this to the 32. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1, ready?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
11. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Panthers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Come on. Set.
Young up 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He's got it near the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's is walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Camara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Burrow on the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Now, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on the field. Gets away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's going deep this time. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Can. Stop.
Counter give to Camara. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They'll motion a tight end left.
180. What is that?
2nd down, it's another give to Camara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Run here with Camara. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards, and it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Gun. Stop.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go. High.
They run it from the gun with Camaro. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He's brought down at the 15.
A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
To the air on 3rd and long. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Here we go.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Panthers who have possession, and this one looking pretty well decided already. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Red, cycle. 50, green. Drill, green. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. Short pass brought in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
To the air on 1st down, Young. He fires one deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
3rd down and
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He was looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Black Ultra. Set. Yellow, 43. Smash, red. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Young on 3rd and goal. Now set up the screen. It's Hubbard. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
To kick off for Carolina.
On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now here he goes on the boot. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play to a great play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I'm 1, right?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now, Burrow. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
38 yards. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Gun.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Big 13. Big 13.
They'll run with Kamara. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
50 series. Here we go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was brought down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's good.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
It's Young, the throw here on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Blue 32. Claws red. Ready.
Under the throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Set. 33.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers keep running away with this. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His third total score of this game. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers continue adding on to that lead.
52. Bengals 16.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff.
For Carolina.
On the return, here's Jones. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, red. Yellow, 43. Set.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Come on, striker, 3.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Hut.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining